So apparently a chunk loader near ender lilies is a very good thing to have. Alright, so I've been getting a lot of ender pearls. I logged on yesterday and they were all fully grown. And today, same thing. So, I got 11 that time? I thought I got 12 the time before. How many do I have? Huh. I guess I lost one somehow. That's kind of odd. Let's see, did I have more ender pearls in here? Oh yeah, I did. Nice. So we're doing fantastic on ender pearls right now. And I've been getting some Thaumcraft stuff set up here. So I've got the infusion altar, and the Thaumanomicon shows how to make it, and I've built it on camera before. I always forget where it is. Come on. Ah, here we go. So basically you just build a structure like this: runic matrix, arcane stone bricks, and an arcane pedestal. You need 25 of each type of vis in your wand, and you click on the runic matrix with your wand, and then that creates this structure. And you'll need more pedestals. The candles and heads are optional, but they will increase the stability of infusions, making it less likely for weird stuff to happen. And to do infusions, we're going to need the aspects of items in a liquid form in these warded jars. And to do that, we need this alchemical furnace and arcane alembics. And one thing I want to make are the boots of the traveler. So we're going to need Eider and Volatus. So let's see what we can get those aspects with here. I believe Volatus comes from Feather. Eider comes from Fence Gates, Ender Pearls, so probably going to use Fence Gates. So let's go ahead and grab a bunch of wood to make a bunch of Fence Gates. Let's see, how... Okay, well that's 16. How many do we need total? 25. So let's just make another batch. Alright, and we need something to fuel the alchemical furnace. Is that what it's called? Yeah. So I'm going to put some coal in there. And these fence gates have 3 aspects in them. So, Arbor, Machina, and Eider. That's a lot of Arbor, which I don't really want. Let's see, I don't think I have the Void Jar research. Can I get it? Yeah. Void Jars are nice. Once they're full, they will accept more of Sentia, but they won't actually store it, they'll just delete it. So I'm going to... Oh, I need more obsidian soon. I should make a turtle and go mine a bunch. So, okay, and of course it requires the arcane workbench. Probably safe to assume that if it's Thaumcraft, you need the arcane workbench. Oh, I forgot I wanted to make the rest of this enchanted fabric here. Just so I have it lying around whenever I need it. Okay, so that's 1 void jar at least. So we can see the aspects are collecting in these little arcane alembics. And I'm going to wait for this all to process, so I should have 32 Eider and Machina, and 64 plus 32 Arbor. Oh, can I only store 32 per alembic? Okay, well, I guess I will go ahead and put one here, and then we can put a label on it to show what it has in it. Okay, and the arbor is probably going to take a little bit longer to work its way up than the other aspects will. Alright, we're done with the machina and the eider, so let's go ahead and put those down. And that last bit of arbor up there is still collecting, so that might take a little while. But we got the eider we need, and we got some machina if we ever need it. So I'm going to put these right along here. They need to be close to the infusion altar, but I'm not sure how close. So I know we can get volatility from feathers, and I have a lot of feathers. Alright, so let's go ahead and just melt down half a stack of these. Okay. Arbor ended up in weird spots. Okay, while we're waiting for that stuff, let's see what else we need. Nope, that's not the page I'm looking for. So we need 2 enchanted fabric, a raw fish, that might be a problem, a feather, and 2 air shards. So let's go ahead and make a fishing rod. I guess I'm going to have to go fishing. Let's see, how expensive is an auto fisher? Oh, that's not too bad. I might just do that instead. Right, so 2 air shards and a feather. So we've got 6 ingredients total. So let's put the air shards here. And I don't think the orientation really matters that much. Feather, and then we'll put the fish back here when we get it. Okay, so we're done with gathering our volatility, and we've got some air as well. Let's label those. These labels are pretty cheap. Paper, slime, and ink. Okay, our arbor jar is full, but because it's a void jar, we can go ahead and drain this excess arbor here. I might try to organize these jars at one point, but I'm not going to worry about it too much for now. Oh, have I shown this computer yet? I don't think I have. Basically, what this program does is it controls that dynamo. So I've got it checking every 10 seconds, and if it's below 95%, it turns the dynamo on. If it's above it, it turns it off. So basically just wrapping the energy cell here, getting its current stored energy and its max energy, and I don't know why it takes this parameter here. It is type forge direction, and giving it a string that says up seems to work. Giving it a string that says north is another thing I've tried, and that doesn't work. So I don't know what it's doing exactly. So this line is just setting the redstone signal on the top of the computer to whatever the current percentage less than the number specified up here is. So basically just getting the percentage of energy with this little area right here, the 100 times K divided by M, and comparing that to the 95% I've specified at the top, and also displaying it. Okay, and here's our raw plastic. So we need to make plastic sheets. And that's probably not going to work because of the fishing rod. There we go. And haven't thought about how I'm going to power this. Oh, I don't think I've even set a label for this computer. Okay, and I'm just gonna break this, and I'll borrow this energy cell just very briefly. Alright, so, I was actually going to go set it up outside, but why can't we just set it up in here over a small pool? I don't see why that wouldn't work. So let's grab 2 buckets of water. I don't know how big the pool needs to be. I'm going to make it 3 by 3 and see if that works. Okay, so I'm going to put the auto fisher 1 block above the water. And the energy cell I'll just put down there for now. Let's see, which way do I have this thing outputting energy? There we go. And it needs a chest. Right on top. And it's doing work very slowly. Alright, almost done. And there's our fish. So I'm going to go ahead and take this energy cell back up, put it where it was before. I only need 1 fish for now. Put the computer back where it was. Redstone. Alright, so I think we've got everything we need for our infusion. We've got 32 Eider and Volatus, or 32 Eider and 64 Volatus, and we need 25 of the 2 of those. Right. And, oh, one thing we're missing, leather boots. So, I actually do have enough leather. And this needs to go in the middle. Alright, I think we're all ready to go, so I'm going to find my wand. I need to make a better one pretty soon. Right click here. Okay, it's taking the aspects it needs. Okay, and now it's breaking down the items. Gotta make sure that none of them fly off the pedestal. That's not likely to happen. The instability it said was negligible. Alright, here's our boots of the traveler. So I'm gonna put these on, and I can move quite a bit faster going forward at least. Backwards and sideways seems to be about the same. And I can jump higher. I have an uphill step assist. Wow. I didn't jump there. I'm just holding forward. That's crazy. And I've got more cotton than I know what to do with. Oh, the jars make a cool sound when you walk on them. Probably can't hear it too well in the video. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording for now. I'm not sure how much I have. And I'll be back in a little bit after I figure out what to do next. Alright, so I've been doing a lot of work off camera, and I've got the parts to make a coke oven and a blast furnace. I wanted to make some steel. There are several ways you can do it. I noticed there's one with thermal expansion, which, let me just look it up and show it off. Where was it? Here we go. You can use iron dust or pulverized iron with 2 coal dust or 4 charcoal. And looks like an ingot would work as well. Sand and steel dust. But I'm going to go with the blast furnace route. So, coke oven's a 3x3x3 structure with a hole in the middle, so you need 26 blocks. They're not too terribly expensive to make. Just sand and bricks, clay bricks. The blast furnace is 1 block taller, and also has a hole in the center, so 2 blocks are missing. So you only need 34, but the smallest number you can make is 36. The most annoying ingredient is magma cream. Alright, and I normally just build these into the floor like this. And let me go ahead and just dig down really quickly and show some parts off here. Yeah, like you can see there's a little block here, but you can access the GUI from any spot, so build it in the floor, the wall, the ceiling, wherever you want, doesn't matter. So I'm going to put some coal in here, and that will become coal coke, which produces more energy than coal, and I think is required to run in the blast furnace. I don't know if the blast furnace will accept regular coal. Alright, so I'm going to dig down here a bit. I'm going to put an item duct down. And set that to basically extract the coal coke. Yeah, extract the coal coke and pipe it into the blast furnace. Let's see. Oops. Let's make a bunch of levers. I always like to have a lot of levers. 10 is not a lot, but it's a good start. You can never have too many levers. Alright, and still working on the first piece. These things are very slow. I really need to get better organized. I'm going to be doing logistics pipes. I might do that next episode. So hopefully I will have a storage system in the next day or two. Let's see, when's this episode supposed to go out? Today is the 31st. I think it needs to go out on June the 1st. I haven't really recorded any episodes in advance in a long time. Oh. Looks like our first piece of coal coke went into the blast furnace, but that's all it did. Thankfully, it does not lose its progress if it does not have enough fuel, so just put in a stack of coal and a stack of iron, and forget about it. Come back to it in an hour or so, see what it's done. Let's see, I did show that fisher, didn't I? What else is there to do here? Oh, right. I want a better power setup. So I've put my little Ars Magica 2 crafting altar in the strong box just to kind of keep it all separated out. I want to use this room as a power room. The altar setup was just temporary. Let's see, where would be a good place to set up the altar? Maybe right here with the other magic stuff. So I'll just put that strong box down there for now. I love strong boxes so much. They're just the best thing ever. If I could only have one thing in Minecraft, in modded Minecraft, it would be a strong box. Alright, so I may want to put an elevator on that level as well. Thankfully, we can do that without feeling like we're wasting ender pearls, because we have lots of ender pearls now. And we don't have to worry about wool, because we have tons of cotton. So I can just take whatever cotton I need and make all the wool I need. I totally failed. Let's try that again. Okay, I didn't need that much wool, but I made that much wool. Elevator! And I dyed my elevators red, just because I like the color red. It's right there. And because this elevator is currently a different color, it won't work. It'll only go to elevators of the same color. So let's grab a little red dye. It does not use up the red dye. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Even though there's a white elevator up there, I could basically just skip the floor. So you could do some kind of interesting things with that, I suppose. But for the most part, I think you'd want to have a column of elevators that take you to each individual floor, but might be some other reason not to do that. I really wish we had the backpacks from Monster, but we don't, unfortunately. We got these bags from Project Red Exploration. Just requires a ton of string. Why don't we make one of those and see what that's like? I'm getting really distracted here, aren't I? Okay, there's a ton of string. What was it? Sticks? How many do we need? We need 8. So that's perfect. And now we need to put it around a die. Okay. So why don't we do red? Oops. Red dye. Just surround a die with, not a water bucket, dye with the woven cloth. Red backpack. How much space do you have? Only 3 rows. Okay. Well, that's not terrible. It's still useful. So, I might use this to carry around my tools from now on. Let's put that right there. So, for example, hammer, lumber axe, portal gun. Anything else I really need right now? Maybe the turtle. I was suggested that I name a turtle Franklin, so I did. Maybe the clipboard. Let's just throw all these in here, all the stuff we don't need, my lever supply, item ducts. Did I have more in there? Oh, that's where my item ducts were. Okay, well, you can never have too many item ducts. So I've upgraded this energy cell to a hardened energy cell. Let's go ahead and take those. I'm going to make this into a power room now, so how do I want to set this up? How about the energy cell goes right here, and yeah, that's spawnable. Let's do that for now. And need energy conduits. Do I have any? I have a few. Need to make some more. Probably should make hardened energy conduits. Those aren't too bad. A bit of redstone, some Invar. I've got a little bit of Invar left. I can make more. need lead. So we have to make some of those first. And then we make these. Okay, didn't have enough redstone. Let's grab some more. Probably don't need this many energy conduits, but I might. Actually, that's not that many. Ran out of Invar. Let's see, ferrous, iron. Let's make some. Oh, they're gonna run out of energy really quickly, though. That's okay, we can fix that in just a moment here. Let's go ahead and take these energy conduits away. Don't have a lot of room to work with. I guess I could just morph into a bat. Should have thought of that earlier. Alright, we're not going to be using the steam dynamo anymore, so let's go ahead and get rid of the water here. Well, I might still need this fluid transposer, but we'll worry about that later. For now, let's just get the new energy conduits in. So, need some here. Don't need one here. Actually, I could probably move that line of machines over if I wanted to. I also want to redo the configuration on this. Let's make the sides outputs, the back can be an input. Okay, and let's bring some energy conduits over this way. Maybe it would be better if it's all in the wall. So, for example, just bring it down here. And I'm also going to want some power down below. Okay. That is sending power to the machines now. And let's grab some covers. Do we have any covers? Yes. And I can just cover this up like so. Alright, you would never know there's anything there. At least not from this room. From this room, we still got some stuff showing. But I will leave it for now. Alright, so now we need something to send power to this. And I do have a plan for that. Okay, I've got 4 magmatic dynamos here, and don't have any fluid ducts. They're here somewhere. 6 of them. That's enough. Alright, and I still need to get a lava supply. Alright, so I don't currently have enough blaze rods for ender tanks. I've got 3 blaze rods. Had a lot of trouble killing them. I did, however, get a blaze in a safari net, and I made an auto spawner. One thing I've done in the past is just kind of have it set up somewhere temporarily like this. Like I could just have it right next to this energy cell. And it's a bit of a dangerous thing to do, but I think it'll be okay. I should probably switch to my other armor. I've heard that if you have a pressure plate, or basically send a redstone signal to the armor stand, when you shift right click, it'll do the whole thing. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to... Oh, we still got a little lava up here. So we can give it a little bit of power. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a blaze in here, and let's go ahead and put some more lapis on my sword, see if we can get some more looting out of it or something. Looting 2. Okay. It's better than looting 1. So let's put this in here. Okay, well, it still needs mob essence. So to get mob essence, what you can do is use this XP extractor. And I am first going to put away some stuff here so I don't lose it if I die. I'm such a mess right now, apparently. Alright, so I can basically take a level for myself to get a bucket of mob essence. Whoops. That was not what I intended to do. Okay. Did it kill the water? That is odd. Well, let's try this again. Okay, blazes. We have blazes. How many is it gonna spawn? Okay, I think that's all it has essence for. Nope. Why so many? Go away. And that is exactly why doing it that way is dangerous. But we did get just the number of blaze rods we needed. So I forget exactly what it requires. Gonna need a little wool as well. And pretty sure it's a cauldron. There we go, 2 ender tanks, and probably should have dyed the wool some other color first to save dye, but that's okay. Let's see, I think I'm going to make the first color red. And the other colors I will do orange. And I am going to build a pump and put this in the Nether with a pump. And I guess I'll need to make another chunk loader. And if anyone else wants to use this Ender tank frequency to take a bit of lava, feel free to do so. Alright, so this episode is getting really, really long here. I haven't tried editing it at all yet. Be quiet. Anyway, I made an Ender-thermic Pump. I've heard those are better for lag. Wow, those guys are loud. Okay, so I don't want to do it right where the Nether portal is, so I'm coming out a little ways here. And I am ablaze, so if I fall in lava, it's okay. I turned my particles to minimal, so I don't have smoke in my face all the time. Okay, so just gonna come down here, take a nice little lava bath. And build a little platform. I believe it has to be 1 block above the lava, if I remember correctly. And 5x5 is probably good enough. And there's a dog at my door who wants something. So I'm gonna have to make this as quick as possible. Just a little protective structure here. Okay, and the Ender-thermic Pump. Oh, it needs some kind of power, doesn't it? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this again. So I think you only really need 1 or 2 redstone engines, but I'm going to go with 3. So we should eventually see some lava in here, and you can't see. Okay, there you can see all my hat. It's called the literal cat in the hat. I really like this one. So, where's the lava? Is it coming in? There it is. Alright, and it got sucked up right away because the magmatic dynamos are empty, but otherwise it should be making some lava very slowly but surely. So I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of the episode because I've recorded way too long, and if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to get a good screenshot, but it's not working out. There we go. That looks pretty good. Come on, come on. Okay, sorry about that. What was I saying? Probably subscribe, leave a like, or a comment. Tell your friends. I've got to go. This episode's long. Goodbye.